How are ya? Obviously, it's Kresimir here. It is Tuesday, and I'm confused that it's Tuesday because I don't normally record on Tuesday, but it's Tuesday, April the 27th. It's snowing outside again. Not too upset. Spring is coming. This week, it's been a really interesting week, which is I've learned two things that I'm hoping to pass on to you this week. The first one is the power of scheduling, and it's funny how every time, especially when you go on record and say, hey, here's what I'm going to spend my time doing, it's funny how life gets in the way and you need to reschedule and you need to reorganize things right away. You know, it's like you're getting tested to be like, oh yeah, prove it that you want to do it. And the second one I'll share with you in a little bit. It takes me back in my past. But what follows is, and what's been happening is this week, myself and Rochelle are leaving on Friday. We're going to New York City. Friday to Monday is training time for both of us because there's no work, there's no content, there's no emails, there's none of that stuff. It's family time and we schedule our training then. So it's been really interesting, trying to, and I'll record it and document it, but my idea of going on vacation, because this is a vacation, but my idea of going on vacation, at least previously, I'm working on changing that now, is you go on vacation, you eat whatever you want, you drink, all the stuff that, and it's funny to think about it now, but all the stuff that, you normally don't do, you do on vacation. But now things have to change a little bit. I have to get into the gym and I have to train and I have to because I want to meet my goals. So now I need programming for the weekend and I can't necessarily derail myself so far. And last week what happened was there was a seminar at West London CrossFit, which is awesome, but it threw off our training schedule. So you'll see one of the videos that comes is, in the ice storm, and there was an ice storm, which is another, derailing factor. But it's just interesting how, and schedule is important to me. One of the things that I learned this week, and I bet that it's important to you, one of the things that I learned this week is how sequential human beings are. For example, we create a certain order in which things happen, and we expect the result if we perform the tasks on the order for some things, and then how disorienting and how frustrating it can feel, how defocusing it can feel when the order is broken and things don't line up the way that you want. So I'm having fun learning, how to deal with these things and how to restructure and how to train my brain to think differently. The other thing, so there was one of the things that I'm always fascinated in, and I had this attitude for a long time, and I still have it sometimes, which is kind of embarrassing to say, but it's true, is this idea of thinking that you know enough, or that you don't have to come to this, or for example, we have, and this isn't the story that happened, I don't feel really comfortable sharing exactly what happened, but I'll give you the details. We have seminars that we give in the practice all the time, and one of the recurring answers is always, well, I don't need to come to that anymore because I've already came to that, I've already heard what you have to say, and I get that. However, and I don't necessarily like the idea of being humble. I think it's more about being honest, right? Like, the best people in the world and the most successful people in the world are the ones who are always focusing on the most simple and the most fundamental things, especially the things that we think are trivial. And I go back into my life, the arrogance that I had before to think that I couldn't learn anything from that individual, or I didn't need to review or to go over that because I already know that. And when we look at what the successful people do, they don't think like that at all. So what I'm reminded of this week is every time, personally, this is a vow that I've made to myself, every time I have that inkling that A, I know this, B, I can't possibly get anything from this person. I know that sounds horrible, but that's the way I think sometimes, unfortunately. So I know this, they can't teach me anything is a better way to say it. Or, that arrogance, that arrogant feeling that you get sometimes. Every time I feel that, I know that that's exactly the thing that I have to do. And that's exactly what I do. So it's just a good reminder this week. I heard some things that I wasn't really happy about, and I caught some of my old thinking patterns. So I'm working on changing them. Like always, I would love to know what you guys think, if you have any comments or questions. And finally, Travis, I'm going to remember this time to plug in the intro outro. Thank you again so much. Sorry I missed you last week, even though I gave you props in the video. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy the videos, and I'll talk to you soon with pictures and videos from New York City, my favorite city in the world. Talk to you then. Bye. Why are we sitting in the car, Rochelle?
Going to the gym.
What time is it?
6 o'clock p.m.
Which might, for most people, that's nothing because this is normal training time. But to us, this is like bedtime. So the fact that we're here, it's a huge step in the right direction. Just wanted to document that. So it's a beautiful ice storm outside. Last night, the gym was busy. The seminar ran a little bit long, so we didn't have a chance to train. We had to go home and hang out with the boys. Shit happens, man. So had to make up the workout this morning. First one here. I love being the first one here. I'll shoot some videos of how the workout goes. I'm not feeling it. Oh, rarely ever feeling it. Anyways, happy Sunday. Talk to you guys later.
After work, is New York night?